There is something I need you to know, not just with your mind, but with your spirit. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. What you see in the mirror or feel in your emotions does not define your eternal value. I have positioned you in a place higher than the world can understand. While others may see limitation, I see destiny. While the world keeps you tangled in fear, doubt, and confusion, I am calling you into the clarity of your divine position in heaven. This is not a message to flatter you. It is truth, and it's time you walk in it. Long before you were born, before the world had form, I placed a calling over your existence. You carry my breath, my design, and my authority. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are on assignment. Your spirit is seated in a place of spiritual strength, even when your situation feels weak. You've been chosen, not just to survive, but to live with purpose that echoes beyond time. Every trial, every delay, every closed door has only been preparation for where I'm taking you next. You haven't been demoted. You've been developed. I want you to hear me clearly. You have a divine position in heaven. It's not something you earn. It's something I've already declared over you. The moment you step into alignment with me, everything begins to shift. Your identity strengthens, your purpose sharpens, your authority rises. And the enemy knows it too. That's why there's been resistance. But you're not meant to live from earth to heaven. You're called to live from heaven to earth. And once you grasp where you truly stand, nothing can stop what I've already set in motion for your life. Listen now. This is your moment to remember who you are. Before time ever began, I chose you. Not as an afterthought or a reaction, but as an intentional design woven into eternity. You were not formed just for earth. You were prepared for a position that exists beyond it. In heaven, your value is not debated. It is settled. Your worth is not based on what you've accomplished, how others see you, or what you failed to become. Your worth was written into the very breath I gave you. You carry the imprint of my will, my love, and my purpose. Every part of your journey, even the pieces that broke you, have not changed your position. They've only revealed the strength I placed in you from the beginning. I want you to stop questioning if you matter. You matter beyond measure. You are not waiting to earn your place, you already have it. You are part of a divine order set apart to carry a weight of glory that this world cannot comprehend. When you feel small, heaven still sees you as chosen. When you feel lost, your name remains engraved in the place I've prepared for you. Your divine position isn't given because of perfection, but because of my promise. So stand up in the truth that your life carries eternal significance. You were created not just to exist, but to reflect the beauty of a greater reality. You were chosen before time, and you are still chosen now. Your identity is not built on your past, your pain, or your performance. It is built on truth. The truth I've spoken over you since before you were born. You may feel broken by experiences, shaped by rejection, or labeled by failure, but none of these define your eternal position. I have called you mine, and I do not change my mind. In heaven, your name is not connected to shame, fear, or insecurity. It is connected to purpose, destiny, and strength. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit into a world that doesn't recognize what I've placed inside you. You were meant to rise, to carry light, to walk in the authority that comes not from titles, but from identity. When you begin to see yourself through my eyes, everything around you begins to change. You stop chasing approval and start walking in peace. You stop surviving and start standing. I have not called you to copy anyone. I've called you to reflect me. Your position in heaven is unique, and so is your design. The world may try to rename you, distract you, or bury you under noise and pressure, but my truth still holds. You are not lost in the crowd. I know your voice, your heart, your battles, and your dreams. And through it all, your divine identity has not been diminished. I've anchored it in a realm untouched by earthly chaos. This is who you truly are, and nothing on earth can undo what I've declared in heaven. Though you walk through a world filled with struggle, doubt, and resistance, your true seat is not in the place of defeat. It is in victory. I have already placed you in a position of spiritual authority, and no circumstance can revoke it. The trials you face are real, but they do not define your outcome. You are not beneath, you are above. You are not forgotten, you are established. When you begin to recognize the authority I've already given you, you stop bowing to fear and start walking with boldness. You were not created to chase hope, you were designed to carry it. You don't have to wait for the atmosphere to shift before you believe. I've already spoken. Now it's time you start standing on what I've said. The enemy has tried to convince you that your mistakes disqualified you, that your past buried you, or that your weakness removed your worth. But I see none of that when I look at you. I see what I placed in you: resilience, faith, power, and purpose. I see the spirit that refuses to quit even when the world gives no reason to continue. That is the evidence of your position. You walk in the authority of one who belongs to the higher realm, even if your feet touch broken ground. You are covered, not crushed, appointed, not abandoned. Your position is not something you earn through effort. It's something you activate through belief. And once you walk in it, nothing beneath you can control what I've placed above you. I did not position you in heaven just so you could wait for a future reward. I placed you there because you have a role to fulfill now. Your purpose is not passive, it is powerful. I have given you influence, not to elevate yourself, but to release light where darkness tries to settle. You've been given a responsibility, not a burden, but a divine invitation. To live differently, love intentionally, and move in alignment with my heart. This is not about religious performance or following routines that look holy but feel empty. This is about reflecting the atmosphere of heaven in everything you do on earth. You don't need to look for permission. I've already commissioned you. Every moment of your life holds spiritual weight. When you choose grace over bitterness, when you speak life into someone who's breaking, when you rise even after falling, that is you walking in your divine role. Heaven notices when you act from love, when you forgive even when it's hard, when you trust me despite what you see. These choices are not small, they echo beyond what your eyes can see. Your position brings power, but that power is meant to serve. And in your serving, I am glorified. In your humility, I release strength. You are not just surviving this life, you are shaping the atmosphere around you with every decision that flows from faith. This is your calling, to live with heaven in your heart and purpose in your hands. Every time you align your heart with mine, you reflect my glory in ways that heaven recognizes and celebrates. Your divine position is not something you earn or prove. It is a gift freely given, a reality declared before the foundation of the world. This means that your worth and your place are secure, not because of what you do, but because of who you are in me. You carry a light that cannot be hidden, a presence that transforms darkness into light, and a spirit that moves mountains. This is not about perfection, but about faithfulness. showing up even when it's hard, trusting me when the path is unclear, and choosing to live in my truth every day. Your position in heaven means you have a voice that matters, a purpose that endures, and a love that never fades. When you step into this truth, the atmosphere around you shifts. You begin to see your circumstances through the lens of heaven, not just the troubles of earth. You recognize that setbacks are temporary and that my promises are eternal. The enemy may try to distract you, discourage you, or deceive you, but your place in heaven remains unshaken. You are seated in authority, chosen for this moment, and equipped for every challenge. Your faith becomes a powerful force that influences your reality, bringing breakthrough where there was blockage, hope where there was despair, and peace where there was turmoil. Heaven applauds your courage to live authentically, to shine your light boldly, and to walk confidently in the position I have given you. This is your divine inheritance. It is time to embrace it fully, knowing that you are loved, appointed, and celebrated beyond measure. As you reflect on these truths, remember that your divine position in heaven is not a distant promise, but a present reality. You were chosen before time began, and nothing on earth can diminish the worth and authority I have placed in you. Your identity is anchored in me, beyond the limits of this world, and your spiritual authority is unshakable despite any challenges you face. You carry a powerful role, not one of mere survival or routine, but of active purpose and influence that reflects heaven here on earth. Your presence matters deeply, and heaven celebrates every step you take in alignment with this truth. Stand firm in who you are, knowing that you are deeply loved, appointed, and equipped for the journey ahead. Your divine position is secure, and through faith you will walk in victory, purpose, and peace. Thank you for opening your heart to hear this message today. Keep holding on to this truth, and let it transform every part of your life.